So you owe the IRS back taxes and you got levied. You wake up, your bank account's been emptied. You got a call from one of your customers saying, we just got this notice from the IRS saying we have to, take the money we're going to pay you and pay it to the IRS. What do? How do you fix that problem? It's probably a lot of shock. It's probably a really bad feeling on the inside. You probably feel panicked. But what do you do about it? You got to take a deep breath to get it fixed. That's step number one, is take a deep breath and just try to relax and try to think about it logically. Because what you want to do is figure out how to get those funds back if it's important to you to do that. If they only took a couple grand or something like that and you really don't care, let them have it from your bank, let's just say. But more than likely than not, they got something a little bit bigger. And especially if you're a business owner and they're contacting your customers, how do you fix the problem? First thing you need to do is you need to put aside what is probably your first initial reaction. And most people, they get pissed and they get belligerent. They want to argue with the IRS. They want to complain about how unfair it is. They want to, some of them get more technical. They want to go learn how to appeal the levy, how to protest with different people. I'm not saying you shouldn't do those things, and I have no doubt you probably do feel angry about it, but you need to understand something at a high level first. The reason you got levied is you've been blowing off your problem with the IRS. They only levy people who are not responding to multiple attempts on their part in order to have you fix the problem. So you have to frame your thinking as to they think you're just being a flake, right? Whatever your reason might be, we're not here to judge. That's their impression. They think, I've reached out to this taxpayer a bajillion times. They're not responding. Now we have to enforce. So getting all angry and pissed off and defensive is only going to get you more resistance. What you need to do is you need to understand the bigger picture that's being played here. The bigger picture is the IRS is inviting you to approach them in order to start resolving the problem. You need to start taking this seriously. Take a couple hours, take a day or something to that effect, and really think about what are you actually going to do to fix this problem. Because I got a little secret for you. They're not going to release the levy unless you are 100% showing them at this point you are serious about getting this fixed. And that's what I've taken all of my clients through. I mean, I remember we had a client, probably sometime in the middle of last year where they had like $30,000 seized out of their bank account by an IRS revenue officer. They called me up. They hired me at that point because they were, frantic about it. They're like, how are we going to keep the lights on in our business if we don't have this $30,000? And I said, listen, let's just calm down. And I asked him, like, what led up to this point? And it was exactly what I said. They've had a problem with the IRS for years. They hadn't been able to resolve it. They were kind of blowing it off. They finally got nailed. I said, okay, cool. So now we need to prove to them that we're taking this seriously, and we need to start showing them that we care about fixing this. We got your message, and we need to get it fixed. How do we do that? So the first thing is, we knew we needed to approach the IRS and tell them we're very serious about getting this fixed. Like, here is exactly what we're going to do to get this thing resolved. And that's what we did. I called up the revenue officer assigned to their case, and I said, listen, Mr. Revenue Officer, we are going to do blank, 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 and blank. And what else do you need from us in order to get this fixed? So now they say, like, oh, you're taking this seriously, right? The second thing you need to do is you need to think about like a specific reason why they should release the levy. You need to combine your can-do, we're going to fix this attitude with a specific reason. You need to brainstorm your business, work with your tax professional to figure out a good, workable reason why this will make your business and save your business by not having them take these funds. And we basically combined those two things with the revenue officer, and we got it released. We got their whole $30,000 back. But if the taxpayer had gone in there pissed and angry and blaming the IRS and, oh, you sons of what, how the hell could you do this to me? They would have gotten laughed out of the room and been $30,000 in the hole, right? You have to put your ego aside, and you have to realize that when you get levied, you're there because of your own actions. And your own actions have led you to that place, and this is your opportunity to man up or woman up and be alerted that you need to take action to get this thing fixed, and blame no one but yourself, and come to them with a humble can-do attitude and a proposal of what you're going to do to get it resolved from this point, and preferably a really good reason you come up with as to why these funds are still needed in your business or in your life. I have never failed using this strategy to have a levy released or at least partially released. Every single time I've done this with the IRS, I've gotten results. And that's exactly what you need to do. So, I mean, if you're getting levied right now, if you're watching this because you're getting garnished, honestly, you got to think about the bigger picture. Like I said, the bigger picture is, this is just a start. If you don't fix this problem, they're going to keep levying you and keep going after you. So you need to pursue this at a deeper level of really trying to resolve it. It means that you're basically right in their crosshairs. You need to get back on track. And if you want to get back on track, the way you need to do that is to be very proactive about fixing this. And if you're in a place where you want help and you need help and you're ready to take that step, what I invite you to do is to schedule a time with me personally. I mean, I'll sit down with you over the phone and listen to what you have to say. And I'll do the best I can to point you in the right direction. Or if I can't help, or if there's a better solution for you out there, it would be my honor to point you in that direction. The people that I work with, they're typically business owners that owe multi-six figures, if not seven figures in back taxes. So if that's kind of your situation, I might be able to help. There's a link above or below or somewhere around here. You can fill out a form to schedule a time with me, and we'll get something set up. Hope you're having a great day.